Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, start of the week. This is gonna be a massive challenge, but we're gonna go for it. So, as you know, it's all in bits. I am now underway with all the cleaning and getting the first box filled up, and we can start that with this. That's done. I've had to go out and get gas because that ran out, so I could have done without that, but there you go. So I'm on with all the little bits now. I'm just gonna get my head down and just go for it, just plow through. So I'll just do what I can with the videos, just so you've all getting an update of how it's all going. And I've got 19 days, literally got 19 days before I have got to be on a booked ferry. Here we go. Right, chipping through it, we get in there. So onto the headlight nacelle now. This is off a later bike, so the quality of it is actually a little bit better than some I've seen. So there's not a lot of dressing up to do on this really. I've done a bit on the top there, it's probably a bit more to do. It's just where the machinings took place on some flat surfaces is not very good. The worst part on this, same as a lot of these, is where the side lights go. I don't know if you'll be able to make this out. Let's get that clean up. I don't know if you'll make it out with the paint. So here is all sorts of shapes, and we want a nice radius in there. It's easily done. So this, I'm going to have this powder coated. Like I said before, Alex does a fantastic job, and it's going to be far easier to powder coat with the process of that than it is for Wayne to spray it with all the tight little spots and shapes in there. If he had to try and polish it up, that's just going to be a nightmare for him. Don't get me wrong, he's more than capable, but time wise that's going to add an awful lot of time to his job. Although he does get a stunning finish straight out the gun, I've got to say that. But to cut down on any hassles and problems, we're going to go powder coating. Same as the tubes that come off this, they're getting powder coated as well. So I think I've decided for wet paint spraying, we're just going to go for the tank and the mud guard. Yeah, everything else powdered and the oil tank powdered as well. I've virtually cleaned all that up. We've just got to get a hole in that for where the wiring comes out and goes into the frame down to the back light. So that's nearly done, ready to go in the tub. So we're slowly ticking the stuff off. So yeah, so basically with this, we just get in there with the DA and sort of slowly get that radius back in. Let's give it a go. Just one glance over, you can probably see the really sharp edge on there now. It's more of a crease when we want a radius. Excuse the noise, you can see all the low spots now, where it's all misshaped. That's really not too bad. A lot of the time this back edge is terrible as well. We'll just do these bits under here. But this is probably one of the better ones I've seen. Which is lucky with the time we've got. Just going to glance over it all because they are quite sneaky at coming tons of paint on these and burying a lot of misshape. As you can see, that darker spot where they've probably put like an I-build primer on this first. So we're going to get all that gone, so we've got a nice radius. Get in there. You see the mishape in there now. Just gotta get up till it's nice and smooth. Although you can't see it that much, but it's nice to have it right. Right, we've got one side of this about done. So I've been just cleaning up all the radiuses in here, down here, just to make them nice. Also, this hole here, we've cleared that around that a bit, because in here sits a grommet for the cables to go through, and the grommets never ever sit nice. So basically dressed up the back of the side light there, so it's got a flat surface for the grommet to sit on. If you look at this side, you'll see what I mean. I don't know if you can see that actually. It's basically the casting is right into the hole, so the grommet literally has no surface to sit on. so basically we clear around that. Just so the grommet sits better, to be honest. Yeah, so that side's about done. I'll get this side done, and then that's another one for the powder coating basket down there on the floor. Whew, it's getting hot, hot, hot. Right. Box is filling up nicely. And we've encountered our first problem of the day. And it's a good one that involves quite a bit more cost. Oh dear. Never mind. Right, have a look at this. We have a problem with the wheel rim. This is the front. Yeah, it is scrap, basically. And I might guess that some of you say, oh, you repair that. No. I really don't want to start trying to repair something that's so bad, especially being a wheel. That is absolutely rotten and extremely weak. Ah dear. Yeah, it's more or less gone all the way through, which, you know, it's gone all the way through there, all the way through there, and the rest of it isn't far off. So literally, what, about a run of 14 inches of the rim is rotten as an old pear. So that's a new wheel rim. Now this could change things slightly. Basically a decent rim, British made, triple chromed and all that, you're talking probably about 130, 135 quid or something like that. Yeah. Now I haven't got the tyre off the rear one yet, so that could be the same. It's very much like this bike's been sat in a puddle when it was put away. Obviously that part being at the bottom, or the rims, because the rims have like these little holes in. That's normal. Or the rim has just filled up with water and it's just been sat in it rotted, or the tyre's been left flat and water's got in between the rim and the tyre and just sat there and just rotted it out. Either or, it's rotten and it's scrap. So I'm going to remove the tyre off the back one, see what that's like. Good chance it's the same, and if it is, that's brand new rims. I could have done without that, but there you go. It's the bike's got to be right. It's going to be a delay because basically this stuff was going to be at the powder coaters tomorrow morning because it will be all done. But what I will do, so it's not much of a delay, in fact it won't be a delay at all if I do this, if I'm getting brand new rims, I'm going to leave them chrome. It's a no-brainer, I think. So do the hubs black, which they was on the old bikes. I can't get my words out. On the old bikes, the hubs were black and the rims were chrome. So yeah, if I've got to get a rear one as well, I think we'll leave them chrome. It'll look all right. You know, we've got the chrome exhaust, we're going to have all the engine parts polished, so and the fork bottom's polished as well, so I don't think it'll look a mess at all. I do like black rims and black hubs, but if they're going to be brand new, it seems a shame to powder over brand spanking new chrome. Never mind. So that's going to be 260, 270 quid that I really Wasn't expecting. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to get the tyre off the rear one and then decide from there. Right, the back one's fine. So I don't know what to do just yet. I'm going to have a think about it. Yeah, the back one's fine. There's no rot on that at all. It's good. That is good enough to powder coat, unlike this one. So I've got to decide what I'm doing. Do I just get 2 new rims and we go chrome with black hubs, or do I just powder coat a brand new chrome rim? Or I know you can get raw finished rims if I can find one of them. I'll have to have a search around before I make a decision on that one, but I can chop through the spokes, get the hubs out, and then do a bit of research tonight when I finish, and then go from there really. I mean, that's all I can do at the moment. Right, I'm going to chop the spokes out. Right, there we go. That's all them apart. Like I say, I've got a decision to make. I'll do a bit of hunting around. If I can get a rim in raw material, I'll probably go that way, then get them both powder coated. If I can't, I don't know whether to buy 2 new rims and just leave them chrome. I'll say I'm going to see what's out there and have a think about that one, because yeah, that's going to get expensive. But hey, the bike's got to be right, so it's one of them. Right, I've got the hubs to tidy up now and check over, and then get them in the box. I think my friend's coming across in a bit to continue with them frames. So I'm going to call it a day with filming, although we've got several hours in front of us, because if he's doing frames and I'm doing the frame for this one, it's just going to be loads of welding and grinding between us, so we'll just get on with it. So we'll catch up and see where we are tomorrow. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.